And that is going to do it. Duke took a punch late in the first and early in the second, but rallied to win by 13. And the Blue Devils will go to 19-1. It will be an outright ACC regular season title, a game ahead of Louisville and Clemson.
It's Jason Wood, you watching Duke Blue Planet.
Yo, what's up? This is D-Wade, and you watching Duke Blue Planet.
Duke Blue Planet, you know what I'm saying?
This is Duke Blue Planet, bigger than ESPN.
It's the same thing for us last time we played these guys. We're a different team. And end of the day, we were tougher. End of the day, we were tougher. Don't forget, they beat us in the second half, and don't forget they out-rebounded us. You can say we had a lead or whatever. They made adjustments, and they were much better in the second half, all right? The game plan for me is simple. Let's be some killers, man. Let's be some killers with everything we do. Just making sure you're with me, though. All right, I'm just making sure. Okay, we're going in groups right away. We're going off a miss, red zone, coming back on a make, and then decisive rebounding. Scout team's gonna, let's all go white. Let's all go white. Everybody go white. Everybody go white. That's the thing I want us to feel. Hey, he can't get behind. He can't get behind. So all of a sudden, if Tyrese wanna laid it in, then somebody else has gotta get the rim. We gotta establish the rim right away. Half court on a make, As we get into flash game, we should be reading, I know it's 5-0, but more slips. Don't be coming together. They're gonna blow those up. Slips early. All right, let's go, on a make. Good, go to score, good. Way to go, good job. Malik scored it, so all of a sudden, you end up with Cadeau or Davis, and when that ball goes there, we gotta see the guard fronting, right? We gotta see the guard front, work around. And then Isaiah, you should be loaded to the ball. No, Kaman's not getting it, Kaman's putting pressure on the rim. With Kaman, he's putting pressure on the rim, and again, not like you can't see run still, we're spaced. Malik and Pat, we're running automatically. Can we do that? Yep. We good on that? What made that one better? Talk, right? Yo, you're not gonna be able to do something if you don't point and talk. It's gotta be that way every time. Phil, Pat, same positioning, good. Finish, get back, let's go, get back. Make sure when the ball goes, like right now we know it's quick and they're in it, Malik, so as the ball goes, don't be looking this way. Just still see here, so you see the ball, and then you'll be in the red. All right, let's go again. I don't want you guys jumping out at him like this. I want you at the level, so as he comes off, I'm not retreating, I'm here. Sion, as soon as Sion gets back in front, then I'm getting back home. You guys had the right idea. That was the perfect help, and then come on, you're rotating down. You guys all switch? You gotta yell it. We gotta yell it. Good. Good. Good, way to go, good. We gotta close out to touch. Mace, all of us, we gotta close out to touch. It can't be closing out here on Davis. All right, let's do it again. One more time, let's go, one more time. I don't like Cam getting a hit. I don't like Cam getting a shot. There, good, good. You should check and hold up, Pat. You become the low guy right there, all right? Just they'll continually do that over and over again. Right? The biggest thing in this, okay, as they're doing this, is making sure they don't turn the corner. So like for you two guys, Pat and Kaman, it's blue one, Malik's up to touch. We can't let them turn, because this is where it's all happening. There you go. Rim's the priority, paint's the priority, and that's where you guys gotta talk, right? You guys gotta talk.
When the Blue Devils hit the floor tonight in the Smith Center, it will be the culmination of a season's worth of work, a chance to hang a banner, the first of perhaps 3 in a year that has already been nothing short of historic. Needless to say, the best player in the country leads a team that is peaking as the calendar flips to March. And team may be the operative word. For all of Cooper's dominance, he would be the first to point out Kahn's tenacity. Isaiah's shooting, Kaman's dominance inside, and the poise and experience of Tyrese, Sion, Mason, and Malik. As equally important to a journey that has already seen Duke win 10 of their league games by 25 or more, an unprecedented run of dominance in the history of the ACC. And now tonight, a chance to claim an outright regular season title, and with it, a season sweep of the Tar Heels, as the anticipation builds for the 264th meeting between these two. Undoubtedly, for many on this team, this will be their final game in Chapel Hill. A familiar feeling for John Shire, who swept the Tar Heels in his senior season in 2010. Now 15 years later, he leads the sport's preeminent program, having already racked up 81 wins in his first 3 seasons, with an eye toward another slice of history tonight.
One of college basketball's biggest rivalries will resume on Saturday.
So, Adam, here comes Duke. And, man, Duke is just bludgeoning team. What was it, 100-63, I think, is the average score in Duke's last 4 games.
UNC has ripped off 6 in a row. They have put themselves in the position to do the one thing they need to be able to do to get into the tournament, and that is beat Duke at home.
This one has got extra cinema because North Carolina has won 6 in a row, and if they win this one on Saturday, I think they are firmly in the NCAA tournament, so they have a ton at stake.
I personally, I don't like this, but I think Duke's the best team in the country right now. And if they win on Saturday, they will be ranked number 1 because Auburn lost earlier this week. Obviously, Cooper Flagg is one of the best players in the country. I mean, Carolina saw it firsthand in Durham. Duke is just crushing teams. Their offense is competing and executing at a higher level than it was when the Tar Heels saw them earlier in the year. Incredible step forward they've made offensively. Their defense is still really good.
All right, every time, get back. Rim ball wall, sprint point talk. Every time. And then on the offensive end, valuing the ball. All right? And it's about being strong with the ball, not turning over, but working for great shots. Working for great shots every time. And we're going to win this game with our will. Doing whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. So getting back in transition, it's every time. It's every time. And you got to sell out on it. If you're tired, we'll sub you, get you out, and then we'll put you back in. All right, we'll put you back in.
We're ready for this. You guys have prepared the whole way. And think about since day 1 preseason. We said Kaizen, right? And we know what that means. I don't need to have you guys repeat what that means. Kaizen has really led to this moment to win a championship. That's what it means. We're not asking you guys to do anything that you haven't already done or that you can't do. Okay? So when we talk about these things up here, you can do all these things. My most important thing is let's be connected. And let's be connected with our talk, and let's be connected with how we look. Be a great teammate. You're on the bench, talk to your teammates. You're on the court, there can't be any indecision with anything we're doing, okay? And build each other up, man. Build each other up for 40 minutes. And then we talked about the decision when it comes to switching, on ball, off ball, command each other and follow the commands. We go with that? Yes, sir. We get them in the half court, we can do our job guarding them. We can't give them life with giving them the ball, taking tough early shots, or by not sprinting back, because we're going to score on them. And once we score, don't celebrate, man. Don't celebrate. Get her up back.
A scene with Tim moments away. I tell you, Jay, you wouldn't know that it's been a bit of a down year for the Tar Heels so far. It's an iconic program. This is still a great rivalry. These two campuses separated by only 8 miles as the crow flies. You add up all that, it means something. But Duke's trying to lock up some very important things here tonight, and Carolina may be more at stake as they're looking for a win that might put them on the right side of the bubble.
North Carolina is playing its best basketball of the season over the last 6 games. And if they can continue that into tonight, they have a legitimate chance to win this game.
Playing neutral all night long. All right, our offense, our ball, and our pace. That ball goes up.
16 ACC players are here.
It is loud in here. The first game one-sided. Duke won by 17, and that score flattered the Tar Heels. The Blue Devils were up 32 in the middle of the second half before Carolina made it a little bit more respectable at the end. Carolina playing better will need a much better effort if they hope to win this game here tonight. Ready for the tip of this Sonic blockbuster and underway with the Blue Devils getting the first possession of the night.
The key for North Carolina in this game is physicality. The Tar Heels have to be physical with the bigger Duke Blue Devils. If they're not physical, their schemes are not going to matter.
Red Duke with such positional size, 1 through 5. Their guards, James and Proctor, much bigger. Yes. Duke in transition. James up and good with the left hand, and the lead is up to 5.
There is no way after a turnover you can set your defense. You are just allowing a run out, and there's no way to guard that.
And in the first game, Carolina turned it over 14 times. And he drives and hits and has a chance for 3.
I watched Sion James play at Tulane. I thought he was really good, but I didn't know he was this good. He's just had an outstanding year taking over at the point, although Duke has a number of different players that initiate offense.
Knipple gets rid of it quickly and knocks down a 3. A projected lottery pick. So much talk about Cooper Flagg. And rightly so. But Knipple had a great season.
But look at the pressure on the ball. Carolina has really ratcheted up the pressure early on in this game.
Knipple again. And gets the bounce. And the way he's shooting it now, too. What a dangerous score he is in so many different ways as Proctor quiets the crowd by knocking down a 3.
Duke has so many weapons, so many different guys that can knock down a 3, and about as efficient an offense as you're going to see.
Well, that knee looks fine for Proctor. It looked like it might be serious, but he came back quickly and looks totally like himself. Pulls up for the jumper and hits.
This Duke basketball team is such an efficient offensive team.
Yeah, per CBB Analytics, they are second in the nation in offensive efficiency and second in the nation in defensive efficiency, the only program to be in the top 5 in each category. Cooper Flagg is now re-entering the game. Missed about 7.5 minutes. And Duke went from up 5 to up 11 while he was on the bench. Flagg trying to drive on Withers. The pull-up will go.
How much game does he have?
And a good decision to reset.
Carolina stopped turning the ball over.
Davis. Another 3 for R.J. Davis. The Heels are running again. Davis again. Davis. It will not go as an up and down first half comes to a close.
Hey, we knew we'd have to fight, fellas. This is what you want. This is what you want.
Okay, listen. Everybody listen, all right? We got to do a better job playing with poise and playing through resistance. Yeah. I'll tell you when I come back, I'll give you some things. Our defense, we're letting them do the things that we said we weren't going to do. Davis, we can't foul him and put him on the line. This is exactly what I expected. This is exactly what I knew it would be. This is what we needed for us, man. It's the next step. We got to be in a game. We're not winning by a lot at halftime. And by the way, we're winning, just so you know. Yep. After all that, we got the lead. It's the fact that we're giving them life on their offense. 43-42. It's a one-possession game, right where we want to be. All right? We got to play with better poise and better toughness on defense. Yep. You guys are made for this moment, man. Get together and let's be ready right when we go out. All right, we got it. Let's go.
John Shire, third year as the head coach at his alma mater. Again, what's at stake? If Duke wins, they lock up the outright regular season title in the ACC and obviously the #1 seed in the ACC tournament. And I think they would move a step closer towards locking up a 1 seed in the NCAA tournament.
Guys, they still haven't seen us.
With Cooper Flagg with those 3 fouls, North Carolina, they don't want to get out of character, but you want to put him in some screening action, get a switch, and then go after him. Here in the first 3 minutes.
Davis. Wow. Again. What a night he is having. Withers wide open. And Carolina has its first lead of the night.
Well, Withers ran the baseline. Malowacz lost him.
Davis. Another one. A two-pointer for Davis, and it's a 5-point lead.
North Carolina has done a great job in this game of forcing turnovers. 11 Duke turnovers in this game, only 3 North Carolina turnovers.
And the Heels have not missed a shot in the second half. Flag going to work on Withers.
Right hand drive, then getting back to that left hand. Just the skill and the strength.
Duke's won 7 in a row. Carolina 6 in a row. Oh, how about the English from Cadeau? Proctor at the other end.
Proctor is such a good cutter.
Knipple, nice look. James the finish. Trimble. Whoa, Flag got all of that, and James runs it down for Duke. Powell guarding Flag on this trip. Off to James, muscles it up and in. On to Cadeau. Behind the back, the force, and it's off the side of the backboard.
That is not what Carolina wants.
It gets Duke out in transition, and Flag flushes it. And Caleb Foster, Jay, into the game for the first time tonight for Duke. Back cut. Brown, a beautiful feed to Knipple, and Duke leads.
Well, not enough pressure on the ball to take away vision.
But off the fingertips of Lubin out of bounds, and that's the first turnover in forever committed by Carolina. It's been scorching hot recently. And turns it over again, so back-to-back possessions where the Heels turn it over. Foster, got it.
Boy, smart play to attack the basket there. It's so difficult when Malik Brown has switched out on R.J. Davis. You've got the size, the length, the defensive ability, and Malik Brown can stay in front and make it really difficult to angle out.
Tipped away by Foster, and it's Duke ball.
Now Duke with an advantage. Withers behind the play.
James, Brown the trailer, and it's a 12-0 run for Duke. And now it's Hubert Davis who needs a timeout.
In on Lubin to the cutter. Brown to throw it down. It's a 12-0 run. Timeout Tar Heels as the Blue Devils go up by 6.
He's going to take a 3 and hit it.
Wow, after the back cut by Knipple, that drew 2 defenders, left Malik Brown wide open, and he is not known as a scorer. Doesn't hit many threes. Success taken on Malowacz at times. Good pass fake.
Withers has it blocked by Flag. Flag swings it to Knipple. Cadeau went flying and is slow to get up as Knipple knocks down the shot. Crossover by Davis. Cadeau, what a pass, what a block. Flag got it. Lubin couldn't finish it. Cooper Flag with his 3rd block of the night.
A bucket-saving block from Cooper Flag.
At times going to be as big a factor in a game defensively as he is offensively. Cadeau, soft off the glass, but it won't go. James. What a finish.
The change of direction in the open court by Sion James, getting past R.J. Davis and going to the other side of the basket to avoid the Powell block.
Cadeau, blocked by Foster. A good contribution by Caleb Foster. Now Foster with 7 to shoot. Brown will try another one and hit again. 2 threes here in the second half for Malik Brown.
Well, you think Duke missed Malik Brown while he was out with that shoulder injury? His presence has been felt on both ends of the floor. Duke's switching and their size has been really difficult.
And the size a factor there, and then a run out and a chance for 3 for Tyrese Proctor.
Boy, after the block shot, Cooper Flag taking it right down the middle of the floor.
And it's Duke ball with 1:45 to go.
In 4:15 for 3. Cooper on the left has a drive. Good night! A 2-hand stop to take the lead to 15.
And that was an exclamation point on this Duke win in the Smith Center.
The Blue Devils will go to 19-1. It will be an outright ACC regular season title.
That's a chance, man. Let's go.
obviously, I'm so proud of you guys, man. I felt today we need to be in something like that. We needed that for us. And so in the half that way, 1 point game, and then to weather the storm start of the second half, it was big time, man. And look, for all you guys, you never know when your moment comes up or whatever. And Caleb, man. To be ready in that moment on defense, rebounding, like you guarded your ass off, man. You rebounded. You were tough as could be, and all you guys made winning plays, and it come through in that moment. All right, so great job, Brandon. Let's go, man. You got it.
Hey, Cousin on 3. 1, 2, 3.
C-Foss, Leak Brown. Can we talk about that win? How we feeling?
Hey, man, you know, man, when it comes to Carolina, we got to beat Carolina, so whatever it takes. Felt good. We had to get both of those wins at home, man.
And now, talk about them threes, bro. What's going like? You practice that? Like, what we got going on with those threes?
I'm just trying to shoot like you, bro. I'm just trying to shoot like you.
No hezzy with it. Like, just pulled it out. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we made some huge winning plays with that block and then with the defense overall. You know what I'm saying? How I feel to win that regular season ACC championship.
Man, you know, we knew we had it on the line and then clinch it, and to win, we had to get a dub. So, you know, whatever it takes, man. When my number is called, just go out there and play as hard as I can.
That's all we can do. Duke,